You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. 82 degrees going up to a beautiful sunny, 91? Yes, it's going to be hot. It's going to be warm. Hope you're having a beautiful day today. I am. I got up. I got some sleep. And I slept pretty good. I slept pretty good. I've been having headaches, though, lately, so my head has been kind of messing with me a little bit lately, but I've been okay. And I don't know if it's just stress. I got a lot going on right now. It's just a lot. It's just a lot going on. My life is like I'm handling a lot of. I have some big cases. Well, big clients, trying to scale the business, trying to start a new podcast. Just a lot going on. My daughter said it's much like you don't rest. You don't get enough rest. That's why you got headaches. And I was like, you're probably right. And I just went to the doctor like last month, a month before last, and that was cool. So I don't know. I probably am not getting enough rest because I do have a lot of high profile clients right now, and I have a lot going on with my business, trying to scale it, trying to determine whether I create a membership or whether I do a course or, just a lot going on. Do I launch a new podcast? Well, I'm going to launch a new podcast. I'm going to relaunch one and launch a new one. I love this space. Y'all hear me talk about it all the time. I love the space, and I'm launching 3 podcasts for my clients. So I'm launching 3 podcasts for my clients. I'm relaunching one for myself, and then launching a new one. So I'll be doing a total of 3 for myself, 3 for my clients, and my goal is to bring on 35 new clients and do the same thing for them. So I know that's a lot. It's a lot, but that's okay. I'm putting my team together right now. Georgetta's on vacation. Well, she went to go do her mom's memorial, but she'll be back. She helps me a lot, but I'm going to be bringing on an assistant. So maybe 2 people to help me just scale, because I want to scale right now. My goal over the next 12 months is to scale. So today is Talk Business Tuesday, and we'll talk about scaling on the other side. But let's go ahead and get on with this show. Yes. Today is Tuesday. What's the day? August the 10th. Y'all know time waits for no one. It is moving. It's crazy because this weekend we'll be at the halfway mark for the month. That's the crazy part. All right, so today is National Tuesday, August the 10th. It's also National Shapewear Day, National Connecticut Day, National Lazy Day, and National S'mores Day. Now, I don't know about all the rest of that stuff, especially the shapewear. I probably need to put on some shapewear, but I'm not because it's so uncomfortable. But National Lazy Day, man, do I want to be lazy today. I do. I said to my daughter, I don't even want to get up this morning. I've been like that for like a week now, to the point where I just don't want to get out the bed. And that's just not like me. But I get up. I force myself to get up, but I don't want to get up. I really don't. I want to just want to just lay back. But I'm up, and I'm glad to talk to you guys. I'm up. I probably will not be doing a show on Thursday, or I may be doing a limited show. I haven't figured it out yet. Well, I'm probably going to do the show. I probably won't have my guest on Thursday. Sorry about that, guys. Something is in my eye. Probably won't have a guest on Thursday, but I'll let you know more about that tomorrow. Today is Talk Business Tuesday. I'm going to talk business at the 10:30 mark, right around that. So if you want to stick around to listen, or you want to come back in and listen to what I'm talking about, I'm talking about scaling your business and rewriting your mission so you can scale. And that's really important. So that's where I am in the business right now. I'm in the scaling phase. And and I'm bringing on new clients, so it's a lot, and I'm going to talk about that. Anyway, let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thies for today, Tuesday, August the 8th. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Leave things as they are for the moment and focus on reaching your highest potential at work. Don't bother trying to make someone you live with see your point of view. Arguments will flare up if you get backed into an emotional corner. Listen, don't try to convince anybody anything. Sometimes you just can't. I went through this whole thing yesterday trying to just get to the point of something, get to the root of something, and I just realized it's never going to happen. So listen, Aries, don't try to get people to come to your side. Just let it work. If you have stated your point, and that's your point, and they don't see it, and they probably never will, don't stress yourself out about it. Just don't. Because all that's going to do is make you sick and make you angry, make you tired. And some people, when they have something ingrained in their mind, there's nothing you can do or say to change that. It just really isn't. And I learned that yesterday. I really did. I learned that no matter. And then on top of that, they would create stories around that story that they created. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's a totally made up story. It's crazy. But you can't change the way people think. They have to change the way they think themselves. Taurus, your attitude is changing rapidly and your plate is overloaded. Educational pursuits can bring interesting, helpful people. Make plans to mix business with pleasure. Dinner with clients or business associates should be successful. All right, listen, mix a little business with a little pleasure. Don't go too far on the pleasure side. I'm just saying. It's just maybe a cocktail, maybe dinner. Not too much on the pleasure side with the business. That's a sticky situation. I'm just trying to help you out. That's a sticky situation. I call it a situation. I know somebody's like, that's not a word. I know. That's what we say. Situation. It's really situation, but I say situation. Because I'm joking around. Gemini, talk to an older family member you have helped in the past. Sudden changes of heart may cause disruptions in your domestic scene. Don't be too quick to judge those you live with. Don't be too quick to judge those you live with. If you don't be judged, don't be too quick to judge the people that you live with, right? Don't, because you don't know what they're going through, right? We can always see what's better when we're on the outside looking in, but you really don't know the real deal about what's going on. So don't be so quick to judge today, Gemini. I know we can all be judgmental at times, but today is not a day for you to judge the people that you live with. Cancer, you will have to be careful not to let others find out about your intentions. Overindulgent people will cause disruptions in your life. Don't overspend on luxury items. Don't overspend on luxury items. Don't overspend on luxury items. Gotta drive that point home. Not today, Cancer. Keep the money in the pocket. Don't keep it close too tight, but keep it close so you don't overindulge. Leave enough space so something can get in. Because if it's close too tight, nothing gets in, nothing gets out. All right, so don't overindulge today. And don't tell people your intentions. Sometimes you just got to keep things to yourself because you think that you're doing good by telling people, and that's not always the case because they don't wish you well. So don't share your intentions today with people. Keep them to yourself. There'll be a time where you can share. Today is not the day. I'm just trying to help you out. Leo, put your energy into learning new skills or picking up valuable information. You need activity. Deception is likely. Listen, I'm a big proponent of learning. When you're learning, you're earning. Readers are leaders. I know that all sounds cliche and corny, but it's the truth. When you learn something new, that adds to your value because now you can add value to people. You can add value to your company. You can add value to your community when you learn something new. I'm always learning. I love to learn. I remember when I was dating my daughter's dad, he got mad with me. He said, "You're always in school." And I'm like, well, yeah, that's a good thing. He didn't see that as a good thing. He didn't. He thought I was always in school, which I was. I was always learning. I like to learn. I like to share. And here's the thing. God has given me the ability to learn a lot of things so that I can share with a lot of people. I already know that. He's given me the ability to pick up things really quick, and then I can go back and teach other people and share with other people so they can have a better life, a better business, a better community. I get it. I'm okay with that. He give me the hard things to learn. Like, he give me stuff really hard to learn. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I get it, and it's like a piece of cake to me. And people are like, oh, my God, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I take that blessing. I do. So listen, Leo, learn something new. It's a lot of ways to learn out there. When I tell you, I just told y'all, like, on the second half of the show, I'll be talking about how to pivot, how to scale, right? And we're going to talk about ways that I'm going to teach people so I can scale. Because I want to scale. There are big things I want to do. I want to get into real estate investing. There are big things I want to do, but you have to stay focused. So I've been staying very focused on this show, as you know, and I've been very focused on this industry, as you know. I want to pivot right now. I want to scale, but in order to scale, I need revenue. I need my revenues to increase substantially, so I can get into real estate investing. And I got some good. I don't know. I'm not going to share what that is just yet, because not yet. But that's my plan. Virgo, courses dealing with psychology or healthcare will be of your interest. You will have the discipline to make changes you feel are necessary. Visit friends you don't get to see often. Listen, you got to take some courses too, Virgo. Learn something new. For you, it's psychology and healthcare. And you know what? Most Virgos are caring anyway. So this is probably really a good industry for you. if you don't know your gifts and talents and your skills, you might want to check out this thing called Myers-Briggs. It's a disc assessment, and it kind of gives you an idea, a little bit of a blueprint of like where you fit in. You know, what things could you get into that's going to really be like to your heart, that's passionate, that you can be passionate about, right? So check that out. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen, so stay tuned. Somebody listen to that song right now saying they need an upgrade. Do they need an upgrade from you? I don't know. I just thought that was a good song. Yeah, I know I love my music. All right, welcome back. I'm your girl, Audrey Bell, currently giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Opportunities for romance may develop through dealing with groups that have a purpose. Don't be taken advantage of by fast-talking salespersons trying to part you from your cash. Romantic relationships should stabilize. All right, somebody trying to get your money, so don't be taken. If they're talking fast, slow them down. Like, slow down. You're talking too fast. You're talking too fast. I'm so guilty of talking fast. I am. And I'm really trying, I really try to slow it down so I can get all my words out, because my mind is thinking and my mouth is trying to keep up with what my mind is thinking, like right this second. I'm guilty. Now, I'm not guilty of trying to make people part with their cash, but I'm guilty of talking fast. Anyway, Libra, romantic relationships should stabilize. Okay, that's a good thing. Stable. Listen, we going into the fall. We want to be stable so you can be cuddled up. You don't be fighting in the fall. Fight in the summertime. Don't fight in the fall. Scorpio, try to avoid serious discussions with loved ones. You can convince others to follow suit. Go over their important documents and take the time to suggest alternatives. Yeah, go over that stuff with them. Sometimes they just need your help. Not everybody can understand things the way you do. So if you can help somebody, go over their documents so they can understand, so you can suggest some alternatives. That's helpful. Because a lot of times, especially older people, like, they don't understand all that mumbo jumbo. And some other people that are not that old, because they don't take the time to read. So that's important. Sagittarius. Try to be fair in your dealings with acquaintances. Pleasure trips will be favorable and bring about romance. Try to make arrangements with close friends or relatives to spend a few days away. When you're going to travel today, and listen, your pleasure trips can bring about some romance. Is it going to be lasting? Is it a fling? I don't know. It sounds exciting though, don't it? Like a fling. Yeah, it sounds exciting. Capricorn. Efforts made to improve yourself will turn out to be to your satisfaction. You may not be happy if members of your family are not pulling their weight. Your business sense will be leading you in a direction that indicates more travel and communications. All right. Listen, you're going to be traveling for business. I'm not traveling anywhere right now. I'm going to pump my brakes. I was going to do She Podcast, and I told him I just can't do it. I can't. My mind won't let me, like the Delta variant, this is going on. People acting crazy on the airplane. I can't. I just can't. And it's going to be in Arizona, so that's a 3-hour and 45-minute flight. I'm not there right now. Like I hated to not be there because I really love what they're doing in this space for women who podcast. I just can't be there. I'm sorry. I just can't. You know, I may do a conference next year here in Georgia. And I'm thinking really seriously about that. Aquarius. Tone down and put some of that hard-earned cash into safe, long-term investments. Don't push your luck with your boss. Keep an open mind when listening to opinions of others. Tone down, Aquarius. Tone it down. Tone it down. And put some of your hard-earned cash into safe, long-term investments. I just talked about that. I want to get into real estate. Real estate is hot right now, but by the time I'm ready, it's going to crash again. And I know that sounds crazy, and I know it sounds bad, but this is how the world works. Like, we go all the way up, we have these big bubbles, and everything is happening, and then it just crash. It's going to crash. Right now, you can't even go get a house without having a $100,000 markup, if not more. You just can't. They're not available. I remember downtown Lawrenceville, when they started building the South Lawn, the sticker said $200,000. If you go downtown Lawrenceville right now, that sticker on the South Lawn on Clayton Street, it says $400,000. It jumped $200,000. What happened? It's still the same spot. It's just worth $200,000 more. Why? Because the real estate market is hot right now. And I'm talking about I can't even tell y'all some of the things that I've seen people do in real estate. They're making money. I told y'all before I was looking for land. I got ideas, but I got to scale this business first so I can get the revenue to invest in real estate. So think about where you're going to put your money at, Aquarius. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, you may experience financial loss if you don't use good judgment. All right, fish, I'm going to say that one more time for you. You may experience financial loss if you don't use good judgment. Listen, think that thing through. Now, don't overthink it, but think it through. Make sure you understand all the details of the deal. Make sure you understand and know the people you're working with. Get some references if you need to. Just make sure you think it through. Right? Use good judgment. If it seems too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it is too good to be true. Don't get caught up in the minutia of the nonsense. I'm just trying to help you out. Don't allow personal problems to conflict with your professional duties. Don't confront the situation if you don't feel you can keep your cool. That would be me. I'm not trying to confront anything today. I'm tired. I don't want to be bothered with all the nonsense. Don't you do it either. And don't allow personal problems to interfere with your business. Handle your business. Leave the personal problems at home. When you walk outside the door, put on your happy face. Put on your business grind and get to stepping. Leave the rest of that stuff at home. Deal with it when you get home. Don't take it to your business. Don't take it to your job. All right. So the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noda Astrologer and Micah Thoughts. And I'll get on with some news you can use. Well, you know the kids started back to school last week. I think the other part of the kids started yesterday on the 9th. There have already been 254 confirmed cases of COVID in the schools already. They've been to school a week already. Listen, you know this is going to happen when people are still not using social distancing protocols. when there is still mass protocols that people are fighting against and people are not vaccinated, this is going to happen. So you got to expect this to happen. I just pray that nobody, nothing severely happens to anyone, because there are still a lot of people who just don't believe COVID is real. They're just saying it's not real. And people are saying, oh, they were sick already. True. Some people were ill before when they got COVID, and it just made the situation worse. But we talking about students who are probably not ill, students who are probably in the best health. 254 confirmed cases within a week. The kids have been back in school a week now. I'm not sure if it's parents. I'm not sure if it's just the kids. I'm not sure if it's some of the teachers. I don't know what it is. It's just 254 confirmed cases in the school. Here's the thing. Is that number going to rise? Probably. We got thousands of kids in school. And school is just now fully going back like yesterday. Like they staggered them in going back. They staggered them. And out of that staggered, that 254 people confirmed in the Gwinnett County school system. And it's scary. I'm just saying, we got about 180,000 students that are set to do in-person learning. 180,000 students. 3% of those students said, their parents say, nope, they're going to stay home. But right now, 75,000 are going into the classrooms. That's a lot. It's a lot of people, and right now, Gwinnett County has seen 2,156 new cases of COVID-19 reported in the last 2 weeks alone. According to the Georgia Department of Public Health, a week earlier, the state reported that Gwinnett has seen 1,458 new cases in the preceding 2 weeks. So those numbers are rising, and they are going to continue to rise because people are still not taking this thing seriously after a whole year. They're still not understanding this is for real. Like we're at a year and a half right now. We're at a year and a half, and they're still not taking this serious. So my prayer is that we don't have fatalities. That's my prayer, because this virus has wreaked havoc for like a year and a half, and it's still going. And every time it mutates and turns into a different variant, I is my understanding that the variants are stronger than the original strain, which is what the problem is, and it's easier to catch the virus than it was before. And so, I put my mask on. I was in Kroger yesterday, and Lord knows I hate wearing the mask because it makes my nose run. I hate that, and it's disgusting. But I went in Kroger. I always wipe the carts down. And I put my mask on, and I got out of Kroger's as soon as possible because I don't like to wear the mask. But I do, and I'm vaccinated. But I still don't understand. Like everybody else, I really don't understand like how this whole thing works. So, I want to stay as safe as I possibly can. Anyway, for the full story, you can go to Gwinnett Daily Post and read it there. It's there for you. I just think it's crazy. U.S. Representative Carolyn Bordeaux is to host a job fair where there will be more than 2,000 jobs available. 2,000. Are you looking for a job? I don't know. I still don't think a lot of people looking for jobs, because there are just a lot of jobs that are available. And I heard somebody, we were talking yesterday. I was in a meeting with my friend. I got to tell y'all about that in a minute. I'll tell y'all on the other side of Talk Business Tuesday what I did yesterday. But anyway, I was in a meeting yesterday, and so my friend was saying that he has a friend, and his friend was saying, he's tired of his people need to go back to work because he's tired of his taxpayer money, going to giving people because they're lazy. Here's the thing: not everybody is lazy, and then not everybody don't want a job. The problem here is that people, if our minimum wage here in Georgia is $5, and I don't know, I think it's 75 cents or 15 cents or something like that, something ridiculous. I didn't even think there was such a minimum wage so low. I did not. If people are sitting home making more money sitting home, being with their families, than going to work and slaving for $5.15, I think they're going to choose to stay home, right? But here's my question to you. $300 a week is not a lot of money. So by the time you get taxed on that, you may bring home for the whole month. You may bring home $700, $800, maybe. I don't know how you're living, right? And my thing to you is, and I don't want to sound like I'm insensitive, but here's the thing. Learn something new so you can make more money. Become a valuable, marketable person so you can make more money. I'm not siding with the guy who said that. Because to me that's kind of selfish, because you can't say that about everybody. Some people really need that assistance. Other people are saying, I'm not making any money where I am. I'm not going back to work. But my thing is this: that little bit of money is not going to help you. Learn a new skill so you can get a better paying job, or put the boots on and step in the bullcrap we call entrepreneurship and learn how to run your own. I want to say something else, but this is a family show. Learn how to run your own business and make your own money. There are a lot of jobs out there. There are a lot of good paying jobs out there. But you got to have the skills. You're not going to get the jobs if you don't know how to do anything. I'm just saying. Because that stuff, that really, and people, well, I can't get a good, no, you got to learn something new. The time you spend sitting on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you could be learning. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what the truth is. You could be learning something new. And trust me when I tell you. You can say, well, I don't have the money. Yes, you do. If you get that $800, you take $12, you go over to Udemy, that's udemy.com, find you something that you're passionate about and learn it. They have specials all $12, a whole class. I'm talking about a course. Some of those courses are 8 weeks. Some of them are 8 hours. Spend that time. So the 8 hours you just spent on TikTok laughing, I get it, laughter is good for you. Spend it on and learning something new. I'm just trying to help somebody out. But anyway, more than 2,000 jobs going to be up for grabs on Friday the 13th. Count that as a lucky day. I know people think Friday the 13th is an unlucky day. Count that as a lucky day. The Congresswoman's job fair will be held from 1 o'clock to 4 p.m. this coming Friday in Exhibit Hall A at the Gas South Convention Center. That's in Duluth, located at 6400 Sugarloaf Parkway in unincorporated Duluth. More than 50 employers are expected to participate in this event. So if you need a job, you need to be at the Gas South Convention Center located at 6400 Sugarloaf Parkway in unincorporated Duluth. There are going to be 50 employers there looking to hire you. Take your resume, make sure it's up to date. Have on the proper attire. Make sure you can pass the background check. Make sure you can pass the drug test. Right? These are the things you're going to need. I will go so far as to get me a couple of references, get the letters, print up a bunch of letters, and take them. So when you give your resume, you got a complete package. You got 2 reference letters. You got you checked out with your fingerprint. I'll do all that stuff if I really want a job. And so my guess is that you can get a job if you go prepared. They said we're connecting talent with opportunity. During this event, you'll be able to meet with over 50 employers from Gwinnett, Forsyth, and the Metro Atlanta area, hiring for 2,000 plus jobs. 2,000. That's a lot of jobs. That's a lot of people going to work. If you want to know more about this and who the companies are, go to Gwinnett Daily Post. You'll see it there. Click on the link. It's going to tell you who these people are that's going to be hiring. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Don't get it twisted. You need that job. That little unemployment money is going to run out. I'm trying to tell you now. You playing games, it's going to run completely out. The Stripers is playing tonight. It's the Stripers, the Gwinnett Stripers against the versus the Durham Bulls. Yep, they're going to be they're going to be playing tonight. So if you want to go to the game starts at 7:05. Game highlight: Family Value Tuesday hot dogs $2 and desserts for $1. Every Tuesday night. This past week, I think it was, our district attorney Patsy Austin Gatson threw the first pitch out. So I kind of posted on Facebook that she may be changing her career to be a pitcher for the Stripers. That was a joke. She has a whole county to run on the protection side. She don't have time to be the pitcher for the Stripers. But anyway, she threw the first ball. Anyway, so if you want to go out, it's tonight. They said, you know what? There are 10,000 seats. It's going to be a Cool Ray Field located on Buford Drive in Lawrenceville. It's less than 5 minutes from I-85 in the Mall of Georgia. Get your tickets, going out and have some fun. Let me tell you what I want to do tonight. I think I'm gonna do this. I got to get back in time because I gotta go take care of some stuff. So tonight, Courthouse Craft Night. I really want to do this, y'all. I really want to do this Courthouse Craft Night. And this is hosted by Gwinnett County Parks. And I don't even know if I need to register or not. But anyway, are you ready for a fun night out? Bring your friends for some fun crafting bottle toppers. That sounds so cute. Instructions and supplies are provided. So they're going to be at the Gwinnett Historic Courthouse. That's going to be at 6 o'clock this evening. Yep. So if you want to go down there, you can go down to the Gwinnett Historic Courthouse. They're going to be doing some crafts tonight. It's crafting in the park. I think that's so cool. I want to do that so bad. And I just got to get back in time and get home. So anyway, they're going to be making crafted bottle toppers. I just want to go because I want to have some fun. I do. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to get out the house tonight, you can go to the baseball game with the Stripers. Or if you want to get out the house tonight, you can go downtown Lawrenceville to the Gwinnett Historic Courthouse and do some crafts on the lawn. I think that's pretty cool. I don't think it's probably still going to be hot at 6 o'clock. But anyway, I'm trying to get finished early enough. It's going to be from 6 to 8. All supplies and instructions are going to be provided, so check it out. All right, I'm going to a song, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk business because it's Talk Business Tuesday. So make sure to stay tuned if you want to know more about launching and expanding your business. I'll be right back.
Come on over, let's pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind it down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let it go. Listen to our favorite songs on the radio. Losing up and lose ourselves to this feeling. Oh, I just want your everything, baby. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Darling, it's wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Darling, it's wasted love, wasted love. Moon is rising and the stars are coming out. But we're missing 'cause we're way down on the ground. Ain't nobody interrupting me decide. I just need an hour with you, baby. Yeah. Then we be blinded by the lights, oh. We get this feeling, oh so right, oh. I'm so over being sober, you're all I know. I just need an hour with you. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Darling, it's wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Darling, it's wasted love, wasted love. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Darling, it's wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Darling, it's wasted love, wasted love.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, it's Talk Business Tuesday. So the second part of the show on Tuesdays, when I'm not talking tech, I'm talking business. So I want to talk to you today about changing your mission statement for your business so that you can scale. I've been this business, Noise Media Network, which is my main business, and all the media stuff falls up under this. So all of the podcasts, all of the streaming TV, all that stuff falls up under Noise Media Network. And so I've been looking at how to scale the business, because right now I'm kind of like a 1.5 woman show. Like, it's me, and then it's Georgia, and then it's independent contractors that I hire for different things. But I need to scale. And so I want to scale, and the reason I want to scale is because I want to do some different investments. I want to invest in real estate. And so in order to do that, I have to up my revenue. And so I looked at all the things I could do. So I have a two-pronged approach. One of the things I know I need to do, I had to take a long look at the customers that I serve right now. And they're pretty much all community leaders, which is kind of weird, right? And I was like, oh, okay. Every one of my customers, my current customers, they're at some form of capacity serving a community. When I say community, it's either advocate or a official or something. They are serving the community. I'm like, wow. So I had to look at that, and I had to redo my mission to the people that I help. So I have to redo the mission. In order for me to do that, I can scale. And so how am I going to scale? One is I know I offer great services, so my prices have to increase because of the services that I'm offering. I know I offer great services. I know, that this is going to help them grow their business and their exposure most of all. And for some people, it's even going to help them raise money. And so I have to change my price point. So I have to recreate my mission statement to start targeting the people that I actually help. And so the people that I help these are people that have come to me through referrals and people that have found me just talking to me. And they're all in some form of community service, whether it be a nonprofit, a government official, a political candidate, a pastor or a minister, all like right there. Now that's who I'm serving. And so, but it took me a minute to figure that out. Because I kept looking at, I'm serving women, but I'm really serving community people, community activists, community leaders. That's who I'm serving. And so I have to rewrite my statement and start creating content around the community that I serve. And so that's the first thing. The second thing is, in order for me to expand, I look at the network marketing, how network marketing structure is, right? So in network marketing, when you want to grow, you have to build a team. Like you can go in network marketing, pretty much any network marketing companies, and you can make money by yourself. You don't need to enroll anybody. You can make money because there are services that you can sell, right? So I look at that model and I'm thinking, okay, how can I apply that same type of model to what I'm doing? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking at how to scale Noise Media so that now it's not just me, and I want to be able to have a team of people and have that team of people make money with me, and they make a good chunk of money, so they want to come to work every day and they help me scale this business. And then we can in turn around and do some other things where we can do some things together collaboratively. So that's what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at creating this company not like network marketing, but more like a direct sales kind of company where I bring on partners. They go out there, they help me find the customers. Because right now my goal is $1 million over the next 12 months. I can't do that by myself. I know I can't. And so I'm going to need great people to help me do that. And so what does that mean? That means that I need people who are hungry. They want to make money and they want to be in this. Because to me, streaming media and podcasting and internet TV, it's an exciting space. To me, it's so exciting. It's so super duper exciting. Because it gives you, the small business owner, the community leader, the minister, the opportunity to play on these platforms that you would have to spend millions to do in the past. Right now, you can spend few $1,000s and be on those same platforms. A lot of people don't understand that, and so there are people out there right now though, who say, I need to be there, Audrey. And those are my high ticket clients. And of course, it's my job to get them there. But I need to scale that. So how do I scale that? I scale that by creating a strong team of people who have the same values that I have, who have the go-getter grind mentality, who want to make a lot of money. Because the way I'm going to structure this, they can make a lot of money. They can make a lot of money. I can make a lot of money. And we're going to make a lot of money together, and we're going to go and we're going to invest in real estate. So that's what I'm doing. So how do you scale? The one thing that I'm doing is bringing on a sales team. That's the first thing I'm doing is increasing my prices because I'm way too cheap. Wait. If you got in before I increase, God bless you. Now I have to increase the prices. And I'm increasing the prices because I give away a lot of value. Like if I could put you on TV for $25,000, that's a lot of value. And when I say that, I mean that. You could be on, there are so many streaming platforms right now that you could be on. It's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous, right? And so we can do that for you. We can help you build your brand on television. We can help you build your brand on podcasts. We can put it all together and make you a media company like me. I'm only telling you what I'm doing because I know, because this is what I do every day. All right, so changing the price points because I have to up my price to based on the value that I offer. That's the first thing. The second thing is bringing on a team of people to help me reach the goals. And then the third thing is to teach people to do exactly what I did. Now, that's where the real scale coming at. Like, once I create the course around what I've done and I sell that course, and the course is on autopilot where I sell it over and over, it's going to help me scale quicker. And then once I get to the point where I get to the $1 million in revenue, then I'm going into investments in real estate. So think about what you need to do to grow your business. Think about what you want to do to scale. Now, here's the thing. You may not want to, grow your business. You may be happy where you are. And I get it, because sometimes you can get complacent and comfortable. I'm comfortable with Good Morning Gwinnett. I love this show. I love getting up doing it. And I've said it now. Somebody asked me, would you sell it? Yes. $5 million is yours. Put in a new host. You still on TV. You still got the apps. You still got the Alexa skill. You just don't have me. Now, I don't know how well that's going to go over with you, because you won't have me. However, if you want me, I'll be on another podcast. So it won't be Good Morning Gwinnett. But yeah, $5 million, it's yours. If you're out there and you say, you know what, this would be a good add-on to my brand, Good Morning Gwinnett, I could put in me a nice 25-year-old young lady, and she could run this show. I could put on a 25 and a 25-year young man, 25-year-old young man and 25-year-old young, and we can grow this show for the next 10 years. $5 million is yours. Until then, you got me, and I'm okay with that. In the meantime, I need to scale noise. So how am I going to scale noise? I'm going to scale noise by charging what I'm worth, charging what my services is worth. That's the one thing I'm going to do. The second thing is bringing on a team of people to help me do that, to help me scale. People that are hungry, people that want something new. They want to be a part of a new and exciting industry. Like this, I've been in this industry since 2013, the streaming media industry. What is it, 2021? So I've been in here, 8 years? 8 years? 8 years? Oh, man, I have been in here 8 years. Jesus. I've been in this industry for 8 years, and I have seen it just expand. There are still opportunities, though, because people still don't understand it. They don't understand how to leverage it. When I say that I'm streaming live right now on Roku, anybody with a Roku device right now can watch me sit here live and talk to you. That's power, baby, in your hands. It is. And until you understand how to use this power, it's useless. So that's where the course come in at, right? I will teach people how to use all this stuff, and then they can go out and sell it. I don't care if they sell it after that. I ain't afraid. Once I hit my numbers, I'm good. And once I'm able to help more people, I'm good. And I can help more people by creating a course. And I know people are going to go out there and do the same thing, and that's okay. It's enough money because there's 8 billion people on this planet. There's enough cash for all of us, and I'm all right with that. Matter of fact, once you get the course, come back and ask me questions. Matter of fact, I'm going to stay with you for a year so you can ask me questions. Listen, I'm just trying to do it. God has not given me all this great knowledge for me to sit there and hold on to it. He has not. I must share it. I must use it to empower. I must use it to inspire. I must use it to educate. I must use it to motivate. He has not given it all to me for me to just sit on it. I'm not sitting on my talents. I will share them with the world, and I'm okay with that. So that's where I am. So now you got to ask yourself, what do you need to do to scale? And sometimes that may be, you may have to get with somebody and have a clarity session, right? And what is a clarity session? You're probably asking. A clarity session is where you sit down with somebody, you make the investment, and you sit down. Now you may have a good friend. Like I have Georgia, she's my good friend. We always can talk business, and I can't really talk business with anybody else because they won't give me feedback. My husband is great, but he doesn't really talk business. My daughter is amazing, but she doesn't really talk business. Georgia and I talk business. But I also have a whole mastermind group that I can get on any Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock in the morning, and say, hey, I got a question, and get my questions answered. So surround yourself with people that can answer your questions. But you may have to have a clarity session. And you may, the first thing you need to do is understand, I need to invest in somebody that can help me have this session. Right? Have a clarity session, see where you are, and then determine where you want to go, and then figure out the plan to get there. Because where you are and where you want to go may not match up. I know I want to scale, but right now I'm not in a position to scale the way I want to because it's just me. You get me 4 days a week. I need to create a part of the business that can scale, and I've done that. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly who I'm serving. Finally, trust me, that has been a struggle for a very long time. I know exactly who I'm serving, and I'm helping, and I know exactly how I'm going to get there. And then I know what the next steps are after that, so I can scale even further. I want to get to the point where my business is doing 6-figure days. And when I say 6-figure days, it means that it's making $100,000 a day on autopilot. People are doing it every day. Why not you? Why not me? Why not? And how do we do that? We put our knowledge into a course so people can go and buy it whenever they want to. And you coach them. Don't let them just buy it. Because I have been in situations where I got a ton of stuff that I bought. There's no coach attached to it. And for some people, that's fine. It's like, well, you buy. If you don't do it, it's on you. I feel like that's not really helping. Because I have courses right now, and I think I got about 10 that I've purchased, and I have not looked at but one time. That was probably the day I bought it. Some of them I paid a lot of money for, but I wanted the information, but I haven't done anything with it. So you want to learn from somebody that's going to be there to hold you accountable. And I realize a lot of business coaches right now, that's what they're doing. They're creating these courses that come with coaching with it, because you're not going to do it if you left to your own vices. You won't. You don't have the time. Life is going to get in the way. There's no accountability. If they say, listen, we're going to meet you at Sunday at 6 o'clock, we're going to be there for like 90 minutes, you need to show up. Now you have an obligation. You need to put that on your calendar. Okay, I know I need to be at my class at 9 o'clock. This is why I do my show every morning at 10 a.m. because it holds me accountable. I don't have to think about what I'm gonna do. I put a system in place. I know I'm gonna read I know I'm gonna do the national holiday. After I tell y'all what the weather is, then I'm gonna do the horoscopes. Then I'm gonna do the news, and I'm gonna tell you about the events that's going on. And on Tuesday we're gonna talk business. On the first Tuesday of the month we're gonna talk tech. On Thursday I'm gonna interview great people. That's a system. And that's why everything runs so smoothly. That's why I can do live shows 4 days a week, because I created a system. That's why I have over 550 episodes, because I have a system, right? And so I realized, me being an entrepreneur for 24 years, me being in the media space probably 18, 19 of those 24 years, me being in streaming media now for 8 years, I didn't even realize it was 8 years. I have a lot of information to share. You have a lot of information to share. You have experiences and skill sets that not a lot of people have, and then it's you. Remember, at the end of the day, even if you share the same skill set as somebody else, it's you that's sharing it. So that's what makes it unique. When people say, oh, I got to find out what my unique proposition is, it's you. 9 times out of 10 is you and your spin on that thing. What's your spin? There are people out there that can show you how to set up Roku channels and Amazon channels and Alexa skills and Google Action. There are tons of people out there that set up a podcast, start a business. There are a lot of people. It's not as many, it's not a lot, but there's a lot, right? But they won't get me. So I'm not afraid of that, and neither should you. You shouldn't be afraid to monetize your gifts, because you're monetizing your gift to help people, and they need your help. That's why God gave you those gifts. Don't be afraid of it. I had to learn the hard way that I'm not charging enough, because I'm trying to be sympathetic. And then I realized people pay for what they want. People pay for things that they find value in. And you got to know that too. Like, if what you're giving is valuable to that person, they're going to pay you. Listen, when I signed that contract, and I was like, holy crap. Like, that was a big contract, right? I was like, holy crap. But I realized that person saw value in what I brought to the table. That's when I realized you are not charging everybody else enough. Because I signed a couple contracts prior to that. I'm like, oof, I didn't charge enough for that. I didn't. But now that I know that I need to charge them more, and I'm okay with that because I'm helping people. So the people that really want the help, they're gonna pay the fees, and I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna answer their questions. I'm gonna walk them through the process. I'm gonna give them great ideas. I'm gonna tell them stuff that they probably haven't even thought about. That's another God-given gift. Like, I see things as clear as I'm talking to you right now when people are talking to me about their business, about their lives. And it's the weirdest thing, because I used to didn't think about it like that. But it's almost like I go into like a psychic trance. And I'm not saying I'm a psychic, but I can see things about people's businesses and it's clear. It's like I hear it first, and then as I hear you talking, because I'm an auditory hearer. I'm an auditory learner. I'm clairaudient, which means I hear first. So they got clairaudient, clairvoyant, clair something else. I'm a clairaudient, which means when you're talking to me, my brain is processing what you're saying, like really fast, and it's turning into pictures, which is clairvoyant. I know a lot of people think clairvoyant means psychic, but it means knowing and seeing. So then I turn it into the pictures really quick, and then I see this whole movie play out in my head from hearing what you just said. That's a gift. I know that's a gift. We all have gifts. We have to learn how to recognize those gifts. We have to learn how to say, okay, that's my gift. I'm really good at that. And I'm really good. I'm not saying that to be braggadocious, but I'm really good at that. If you came to me and said, Audrey, I want to create this light, and the light needs to turn blue at 7 o'clock at night, and I'll be sitting there like, this light needs to turn blue at 7. God has shown me something somewhere, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, that I can tell you a resource to go to. Like, and then once I know the resource, I was okay. Do you know what you need to do? You need to go here. You need to go to the Thomas Register. You need to look for people that do light manufacturing. Once you do that, you need to go to Alibaba. Alibaba has this light company there called Szechuan, and go to Szechuan and tell me you want to do some private labeling. Blah blah blah. But He's blessed me to do that. God has blessed you to do the same thing, right? My daughter would say to me, she would come to me with great ideas, right? And they know you come to me with an idea, be ready to get the whole blueprint, right? And she's like, no, that's too much. That's too much. I just needed you to hear what I was saying. Okay, I heard you. But I heard her, and then I saw the whole thing. It just like, it played out. That's a gift. And so I shared all that with you to say you have gifts. Things that you don't even think are gifts that you can actually monetize. And then at some point scale. Right? God has given me this amazing gift. I am monetizing it right now. Now it's time for me to scale it. What gifts has God given you? Has God given you? Can you monetize those? Probably so. People are making money on all kinds of nonsense. I'm not saying nonsense, but some of that stuff, like, I can't believe people pay for that, because you really can't. But they have said, you know what? Like, I give you a prime example. There's a woman who teach you how to take care of a oh God, what kind of? It's a plant. Oh God, what kind of? It's a plant. It's almost like a. Oh God, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Well, anyway, she teaches you how to take care of this plant, a succulent plant. It's called a succulent plant. That's what she teaches people, how to take care. She's making 6 figures on teaching people how to take care of a succulent plant. I'm not lying to you. Go punch it up. A succulent. It's called a succulent. And I'm like, really? Well, there are people who want to know how to take care of succulent. There's people who have a horse and they need to know how to keep the horse shiny. There's people who got leather shoes that they want to keep and they want to keep restoring them. Trust me. You think that there's nothing, that you think you don't have anything to offer, you got something to offer. And people will pay you for it. Here's the thing. They will probably pay you dearly if you ask them to. This is where we lose it at. We don't want to ask the price because we're afraid people won't pay. Yeah, those people probably won't pay you. But the people that really want what you have to offer, they're going to pay you. And I know that because when I sign contracts, I'm like, ooh, I never thought I could get that. But they needed what I had to offer, so they paid. All right? So that's my Talk Business Tuesday. I'm going to my last song, then I'm going to close it out. I'll be right with your word of inspiration for the day, and I'll be right back after this song. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
I can see you looking at me. Yeah, my eyes are open wide. So you want me to set you free? Take a walk with me outside.
Welcome back. So it's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. This is a good one. Kind of ties into what I was just saying. So here goes. It says, don't be afraid to start over. It's a chance to build something better this time. Let me say that again. Don't be afraid to start over. It's a chance to build something better this time. Sometimes we know we need to start over. I have started over so many times I can't even count anymore. And here's the thing, because I always know it's a chance to build something better, right? You can't worry about what everybody's thinking about, because in order for you to get to the goals that you set, you have to start over sometimes. Not all the time, because you have a well laid out plan. Maybe it's running smoother for you, but 9 times out of 10, there's something in that plan that has to start over. You have to start from scratch. You have to scrap it and start it over. Even with noise, I've started noise. I haven't started over, but I have definitely changed descriptions and missions a million times. Not a million, probably 4. Probably 4 times I changed it. And I'm about to change it again, because I had to understand who I was serving, who I was sent here to serve. And so to me, that's kind of like starting over, because before I thought I was just serving entrepreneurs. Like, I'm just serving entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs really coming out the gate, you know, they're not ready for that level. And I had an entrepreneur tell me that. They paid for my membership. They were in my membership program, and they didn't do anything. And I asked the question, why not? And she said, Audrey, we're not at that level yet. And I was like, oh. So I was trying to get them to a level where they were not there yet. But there are people, like the clients that I have right now, they are at that level, and they want to go to the next level and the next level. And I have a service that I can give them, offer them, and do for them to help them get to the next level. So, you know, but that means I have to change. I have to change my messaging. I have to change my mission. I have to change the content that I put out. I have to change. I have to change the circles that I'm running in. I got to change. And I'm okay with that. And it's pretty cool, because I get excited, because I've kind of been running in certain circles anyway, but not fully. Now I'm like, oh yeah, I need to be in there all the time. And I need to make sure people know what I do. You know, and so that's a difference. That's a different circle. So I'm working on things. I'm moving things right along, and I'm okay. It's okay, because I know that now that I've changed, it's going to make it better. It's going to help me scale. And so I say to you, you know, what is it that you need to start over? What is it that you can do right now to make your life, your business, your ministry, your community better? It's okay to start over. It's certainly okay to start over. All right, listen, that's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 1 hour with me, and I love and appreciate you the life of that. Be sure to go to this show. Be sure to follow me on Good Morning Gwinnett on Facebook. Follow me at Good Morning Gwinnett on Instagram, and follow me at GM Gwinnett on Twitter. And also, if you missed any episodes of the show, be sure to go back and watch the past episodes there. You can go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and get all the past episodes there. Now, what I am going to start doing, I'm going to create a video channel on that page. So if you want to just go back and watch my video interviews, you can, because those are recorded and they're there. I need to go put those up. So I got a lot of work ahead of me. That's why I got to get a team so I can scale, because I'm not doing that yet. And I have to. I got a ton of content that I got to go back and put up stuff. And it's going to be fun. Not really. But I'm excited about it. Listen, I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Remember, stay safe. There's a Delta variant out there. And like COVID, her sister, she does not care about you or your family or your friends. So keep your mask on. I know it's hot. I get it. But keep your mask on. Wash your hands. Stay socially distant. Protect your family. Protect your friends. Don't be foolish. And if you feel so compelled to, get the vaccine. I know. I don't know the side effects either, but I got it. And you should too. That's all I got for you. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Until next time, my friends. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Make it a great day. Bye now. I'll be back.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.